Hi, welcome back to Creative Living Institute. I'm Mary Graham, and for this segment, we're going to talk about how to test your chakras. Whether they're open, are they closed, are they working the way that they're supposed to? And usually you can tell even without testing them that they don't, because you won't feel very good if they're shut down or if they're too open, because you can have both aspects, too big or too small. Either way, you won't feel very good at all. So how we're going to do that is you're going to start with putting your hands together, rub them together, activating those two chakras that are in each palm of your hand. So just rub them together. You're going to get a little bit of friction. It's going to warm up. And then pull your hands just a few inches apart. And you're going to start to feel that energy build up between them. And sometimes if you're new to this, it might take a minute, but for most of you, it won't. You'll feel it right away. And how you want to test it is it feels like you've got a Nerf ball in between your palms. I mean, you can force your hands together. That's easy enough to do. But if you just start going, that's kind of hard to get in there. You can't, you can feel the resistance is the word I'm looking for. And then you can put your hands further apart and wait till the energy, you have to wait for the energy to build between your palms again. Some of you, that'll happen quickly, some not quite as quickly, until you feel that same level of resistance. What you're feeling there is what you're going to test when you test your chakras, what you're looking for. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. So you can do it for yourself and you can do it with another person. So Megan's come in and she's going to help us with this today. And so you can do this with your friends, your children. You can do it with yourself too, and I'll show you how to do both ways. So you don't have to have a partner. But if you do, this is a fun way to do it. So you're going to stand with the person in front of you. And let's say, for instance, we want to test her throat chakra. You can do the crown chakra. You can do any chakra. I can do her front or her back because I can turn her around either way. But in this case, remember, you're going to activate the little chakras you have in your hands. Get your hands so you feel that energy. Bring it apart until you can feel it. Now what you're going to do is drop your hands down to your side. Now my intention, remember, intention, the power of the word, very important. My intention is to feel how wide her throat chakra is or how shut down it is. So I'm going to start way out here. Chakras should only be about this wide open. So that's probably like a large medallion, something like that, maybe about 2 inches in diameter, 2.5. If they're bigger than that or they're smaller than that, that's when you're not going to feel very good. So I'm going to bring my hands way out to the side like this, and I'm going to bring them in to her throat area. And you want to be at least, well, if you can get about a foot out from the body, that's the best way to do it. I'm just going to bring it in until you can start to feel it. Okay, so there's where I get the first resistance. Now you're working through several different layers of the aura. What we want to get into is where the chakras are at and get through the mental, emotional, and the etheric field of the aura. So you may feel some resistance out here. Most people are not going to have chakras this wide. So just bring it in. But hers really comes to about right there. So that's a little wide. So that's probably about like that. That's probably almost 10 to 12 inches. Remember I said they should be about that big? So what you want to do now is you can begin to maybe have her breathe and say, Megan, will you breathe in through your throat? She's going to set the intention that she's going to breathe in through her throat area to reduce that energy. And what you're going to do is just leave your hands there until you can begin to, and your intention is to help reduce the size of this aura, of the chakra actually is what I'm saying. So you're going to do that until it begins to just go in on its own, and you'll feel it. And you may feel the energy of the vortex of the chakra. It can be really powerful there. You might feel like a little storm. Can you feel that energy? So the person you're working with may feel it as well. And so it's really come in. So this is where I'm at with it right now compared to where I was to begin with. And so, and sometimes you may not get it all the way down to being 2 or 3 inches the first time that you do it. But the more that you can get it in there, take another deep breath. Breath is very important. Breath is how the chakras work. We'll talk about that in another segment. Okay, now I've got it down to about right there. I would say that's pretty good. So just set that energy in, and I'm going to help that energy by rotating it in a small circle, not too big, just rotating it around. And you'll know when to stop. It'll just go like, okay. And that is how you can test her or another person's chakras. If you're going to do like the crown of the head, you're just going to come up like this until you can find that crown chakra. And you can do it all the way along the front or the back. And if you were going to do your own, you could do the same thing. Megan, you want to demonstrate that a little bit? So if she was going to do her own chakras, so if she wants to do her heart chakra, she'll put her hands way out at the side of her body like this. And she will bring her hands in until she begins to feel that energy. And she'll get that little nerve ball effect. And you'll know it's amazing that you can feel this, and it's so easy. Don't let this be hard. Don't get too far up in your head. That makes this difficult. Keep it easy. Remember, that's my mantra. Everything easy and simple. None of this should be hard. Okay, is that about where it's at? Okay, so now she can feel actually how big her heart chakra is. Now again, that's a little large for a heart chakra. Most people are walking around with their chakras more open than closed. If you have a chakra that's large, Megan's going to work on her heart chakra. Now she might go ahead and move her own energy with her hand. She may just continue to set her intention that she's breathing in that heart energy. That her intention is that it gets a little smaller and tighter. What that means is she won't be as emotional about things. She won't be nearly as overwhelmed emotionally. She can get that energy to come down into you. See, it's getting smaller and smaller. And that's the purpose for getting your energy closer in to where you want it to be. So, but you don't want to shut it down. Like I said, most people's energy is too big. And when that happens, it's like watching 100 channels on TV at the same time. There's no focus. And you're just bombarded again. And that will leave you feeling, again, fatigued and stressed. So keeping your energy nice and balanced will make you feel really good. And how does that feel? Much better. Thank you for joining us at Creative Living Institute again today. Have a great day.